What up, everybody? It's Azazel here, back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing a brand new part to the What If Naruto had Arthur series, or the What If Arthur was a Naruto series, because honestly, the title does sound sus as hell, okay? I know. But, yeah, we're back with another fucking part. Main reason why I didn't post for a week was because I fucking forgot about it, so I'm gonna try to do at least one What If a week. I'll have another fucking part to the chapter, the narration chapter of the fucking manga thing coming out, soon as well. Just got a brand new PC. I gotta learn how to use this shit before I start editing videos, so I'm still editing it on my phone currently. So, yeah. Do keep in, tuned or stay in tune for that coming in soon. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Back off, James!
This trouble go get real running quick. I pull the trigger, your face in the carpet. You bitch wanna fuck, I do not fuck with you. Hitting on my fucking ballers. I hold up the chopper, he shoot at your head, cause I only be aiming for headshots, bitch. Dirty rock clips on my fucking chopper. Cartoon. This trouble go get real running quick. I pull the trigger, your face in the carpet. You bitch wanna fuck, I do not fuck with you. Hitting on my fucking ballers. I hold up the chopper, he shoot at your head, cause I only be aiming for headshots, bitch.
Anoki, his granddaughter, and his guards begin to walk towards the entrance of the leaf. As they fastly approach, the guards run towards him.
Sir, are you okay? What is all these injured here? What's going on?
They immediately look over and realize that there's an unconscious boy who seems to be from the Leaf Village. After all, they've seen him leave the village multiple times to go and play in the forest. They were unsure of who he was really, but he seemed harmless.
Sir, I know this might be out of our jurisdiction, but we're a little curious on what's going on. Why do you have that boy?
Anoki simply looks at them. I'll explain it to the third Hokage. Do you mind maybe bringing us to him? And of course, they simply nod their heads and say, right away, sir, as they bring him towards the third Hokage's office, immediately summoning for a council. The council consists of the most powerful and prideful of the entire Leaf Village. Basically being the leader of the Hyuga clan, Danzo, the third Hokage himself, as well as all of the other clan leaders of the main clan, such as, Shino's clan, aka the Aburame, stuff like that. And of course, one of the best, or the one with the most influence, would have been the Uchiha at one point, but, they had recently died, so he is not there, or the Uchiha clan is not there. As they sit down at the table, Anoki simply looks at the third Hokage and gives him a greeting, as well as having two of his guards placed next to him, like a stereotypical, simple guards would be, as the Anbu are looking the same way. They try to keep it respectful, pay their respects immediately, and they begin to ask what's going on. Anoki, do you mind explaining what is going on? The third Hokage says, looking at Anoki. Anoki nods his head. Before I get into this, I must, first mention that young boy. I know that your guards saw and you guys might have been informed. But, and before he could finish, immediately one of, aka the fucking Hyuga's head clan leader, begins to speak up. I'm sorry for whatever you did. I apologize dearly. After all, he is a young boy, you must forgive his rashness. Anoki says, No, you've been mistaken. He's done a great deed. Without him, we would have died. We wouldn't have been able to help these guys. They're taken off guard and kind of perplexed. Wait, what? What is the meaning of this? The third Hokage would simply say to Anoki. Anoki just shrugs his shoulders. I don't know. You guys don't even know the prodigy you have amongst you? What are you guys talking? The kid, he beat an S-rank shinobi. You guys are kidding me, right? They're of course taken off guard by this. Surely you jest, my lord, one of the others would say. No. You really think I would kid about something where I lost two of my members? Two of my best guards? I met their families one time. You really think I would kid about something like that? I treat my people like my family. Immediately, the person who spoke up immediately apologizes. I'm sorry, I should have known. It's my bad. The third Hokage speaks up. Well, even though I want to believe you, it doesn't mean I exactly can. But I really have no idea what you were saying out of this. I mean, I'm sorry for speaking up, but what do you want to do with the boy? That's immediately what Anoki says. Well, first off, let me explain the story. Basically, we were on our way, to discuss the political dysfunctions of this entire thing, because honestly, you guys are weaker than you've ever been since the fucking Nine Tails attack. You guys haven't recovered the same way, especially since the Uchiha clan has just revolted against you guys and now has been slaughtered. It seems quite interesting, to be honest, as well as the fact that you guys don't seem to be producing the same offspring anymore, but you have an exception, this one kid. Now, I want to propose one thing. Since I was attacked on the way here and this kid was able to help us out, even though he was gravely injured, I assume he wasn't to the point where he won't be able to fight anymore. It will probably take some time to heal, but I'm more than willing to take him as a student. Immediately, the third Hokage gets up and says, I'm sorry for being so hastily about this, but we cannot allow you to take someone who is said to be so great. Inoki simply looks at the third Hokage and nods his head. I understand. How about this then? How about we send over an ambassador of each? Just for political discourse. We need that. You can do that, correct? The third Hokage simply nods his head. Yeah, I mean, after all, that would be customary, would it not? They both agree. They shake hands. Third Hokage snaps his fingers and in comes a man or an Anbu member. This will be the ambassador I send over. And of course, this is when Inoki speaks up. You see, I don't really think that would be the best option. Third Hokage is taken aback by this. What? What are you talking about? You see, I was thinking that boy. I would like him to be the ambassador. After all, I could use him and train him and stuff like that, and he'll come back in the first 5 years. And to make it even better, so that you know I'm not gonna keep him, I'll send you over my grandson. The third Hokage thinks about this. His grandson is seen as a prodigy. I've heard about him. He's extremely fast and growing. The third Hokage simply provides a smile and shakes his hand again. We'll do it. As eventually, the third Hokage walks out and Inoki just simply smiles at his guards. They have no idea what they just missed out on, because if that boy ever went rogue, they wouldn't be able to stop it. And I would gladly throw away our relationship with this entire fucking village just for that one boy. All the guards look at him and they nod their head. After all, they're thinking inside, that kid, there's something different about him. Not many people respect him because he's 7 years old, but the fact is, that kid could probably go toe-to-toe with them and kill them. Arthur wakes up feeling the bandage on his shoulder. It still seems to pain him, but he knows he can simply fix this. As he sits up and goes into a meditation pose, waiting in the hospital room, he begins to charge up the energy or the chakra in this one area, beginning to enhance his normal regeneration or his normal healing factor, causing it to quickly speed up the regeneration rate, as it almost instantaneously heals after I'd say about 2 hours of straight doing this, since he is quite young. And his chakra levels are not that bad. Arthur gets up, grabs his things, gets dressed, and immediately walks out. The doctors notice him and run over and stop him. Young boy, what are you doing? You're injured. You had great... What? Wait, what is that? As they realize that his entire shoulder has been healed. No bandages, not even a scar. What? Not many healers could even do this. Where did you... How? In such a short period of time? Nurse, are you sure that there was any grave ability or any grave danger for this boy's life? The nurse immediately runs over, showing him the clipboard. It says right here that there was a deep wound. It wasn't going to kill him or anything, but it definitely was going to keep him in the hospital for at least a month. They immediately look over. What is this boy? How could he do something like that? Does he have some underlying regeneration? I don't understand this. Arthur simply looks at him, gives him a smile, and thanks him as he provides proper etiquette and walks away. As he begins to walk out of there, they're immediately stopped, or he is immediately stopped by one of the Anbu members. Please come along with us. The third Hokage is summoned for you. That's the first time I've ever talked to this old man. That'll be interesting. As he follows along, going up there. As he walks into the room, immediately goes silent from the slight chitter-chatter. The tension is broken, however, by Inoki speaking up. So you're the young boy. I must thank you. Thank you so much for helping us out, as he runs over, or at least walks over and shakes Arthur's hand. Arthur says, No problem at all. After all, what kind of man would I be if I did not help at all? I mean, only a natural human being would want to help in a situation like that. If anything, I should be thanking you for carrying my body here. I could have died out there. Anoki looks at the boy. Ah, you have manners. Not many young men have manners at this day and age. I must respect you even more now. As he goes and sits down, and one of the Yanbu members pulls out a chair, inviting for Arthur to sit down. As he sits down, everything is explained to him about him being an ambassador. Now, usually he would want to object to something like this and say, well, what about his own opinion? But he realizes to himself, this is a very good deal. After all, I can go to somewhere where I am going to likely be pushed to my limit. I can learn a lot more about this world. And as I saw, he was able to use a weird technique. Something extremely powerful. I don't know what it's called, but he was disintegrating those people. I have to learn it. After all, I don't know much about this world. I only know the basics. And that's where we're going to leave this part off on. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn post notifications. Yeah. So, basically that was a little shorter than usual. Not really, honestly, it wasn't too much shorter than usual. But, like, that's because I'm trying to get this out quickly edited. I want to learn how to use my computer. Yeah, that's really it. So, come on, guys. Like, fucking, just do it. I'm out.